you guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? But anyways, on today's video, I am going to talk about working from home and just give you guys the tips that I use. Some work, some don't. It just depends on what works for you. But what don't works for you might work for other people. But before I get in this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. All of those good things that will help me out. I greatly appreciate it. The first thing I really want to talk about is we all know that we get in the habit of having a lot of overtime. Overtime is because I feel like we want overtime so much because we have been out of work for a long time and people have bills to catch up on. So when it comes to working, they actually needs to work so they can catch up. But when you're working from home, you got to understand that you don't want to burn out fast. And what I mean about fast is you getting so much overtime that when you have to go work your regular schedule or in the middle of the week, like Wednesdays, like is hump day. So by Wednesday afternoon, you're like, again, I have to go to work again. So I have to say is maintain like regular hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, regular time. Cause some jobs require you to work a 4 by 10. How you want to say it, or a 4 by 10 or a 10 by 4. But I feel like when you do that, sometimes we try to work overtime just because we don't think we're gonna get that 40 hours, but instead you working so many hours to where you're getting 50 and 60 hours a week just because you're not paying attention to your hours. So maintain regular hours. Another thing I want to mention for sure is you taking your scheduled breaks. I know some of us, we have jobs to where we sit down all day, and we're on the phone all day. But I do want you to actually take those scheduled breaks, especially your 2:15 breaks and your 30-minute breaks if you get them. Now I know sometimes we like, I'm not really tired, so I'm not gonna take it. But please take your schedules. I don't care if you get up and go talk to your dog. I don't care if you just go walk outside to the mailbox. I don't care if you just standing in front of the door. Take that 15 or 10-minute break or whatever it is. Go smoke. Go talk to somebody else that's in your family or your friends or your husband or your wife. Somebody that's not related to work. You get what I'm saying? Actually make sure you get up from your workstation. Now I'm not gonna lie, I do have days where I'm like, okay, I work and plus I try to have my little business on the side. So it's like I work plus I do more work when I get off. And yeah, that's not a good thing because you will still burn yourself out faster if you're not even like you're working your 40 hours and then you turn around, you're still working for yourself. You'll burn yourself out fast. Like I do have days where I try to make sure that I am focused on um having a rest day, if that makes sense. Well, I don't do nothing. The first thing I should have mentioned to you guys is to be positive, but don't be so hard on yourself. Um, I feel like we get into the habit of you should have been did this, you should have did this first, you should have did that first. But make sure you guys are taking care of yourself. Make sure you guys are getting plenty of rest. Make sure you are getting very hydrated, and all of that stuff. Also, If you guys don't know, I'm gonna tell you guys, the managers, when it comes to working from home, the managers are worried about your workspace and your time. Cause some of us, we're on the clock, but are we actually on the clock, you guys? Like, some of us just sit there and be like, yeah, I'm gonna clock in. Then what? You get what I'm saying? Like, you'll clock in, but then you'll go do something like clean up, you'll go walk the dog, you'll do this, do that. But you're not doing what you're supposed to do when you're on the clock. And those are like the biggest concern when it comes to managers. Another big concern is like the layout of your workspace. Like, you have to have like rules and regulations and standards when it comes to your workplace. Keep your workplace clean and tidy. Make sure your kids are not there messing with your electronics. Make a schedule of the things kids and can't see. Let the kids know, look, this area you cannot touch. You cannot be in this area. You cannot look in this area. I don't want to see your sticky fingers on the screen of my computer in this area. Do you understand? And make it clear to them not to like bad, like, don't do this. Just making clear, like, this is mommy work area or this is daddy work area. You can't be in this area because it's very important documents and information. When it comes to the information, make sure you have your passwords and stuff put up in a safe place that only you know, because we don't want family members or outside people to know like what's going on with the business. You get what I'm saying? Another thing that I must mention that I felt so horribly when I first started working from home. Make sure you find you a comfortable chair, desk, music, a seat, heater. Make sure you find everything comfortable. Make sure you got enough leg space when it comes to finding desk. Make sure you have enough lighting if you have to attend a lot of Zoom meetings. Make sure you have a place where you can hook up chargers for cell phones. Make sure you have a little place that you can play peaceful music. Make sure you have like a ceiling fan or something, or air conditioner or something that blows on you constantly, so you won't get too hot or too cold, because it's the summertime. And I work on the phone. Sometimes I have to turn my AC off because people start complaining that they can hear it through the phone. So I had to turn it off, and you guys, it get real hot. Because if you can't see if I can show you guys. Do you guys see these? If you look, like right here when I move my arm, it's a candle that's light, that's on. You see it? It's right here when I move my arm. And that candle stays on all day because it's like a zen candle. Like, well, zen. A zen candle with the Z. Just to like get bad vibes and all of that stuff, as to what they say. So I'm using that. Um, it also has sage in it, so yeah, that helps a lot. And it also have things in it like lavender and stuff to help with stress and all of that. So I keep that candle on until it either burns out, or I just end work for the day and I get ready and just enjoy my family. So that's how long that candle burns, okay? Um but when you do go buy a chair, make sure it says anything on that chair that says ergonomics, buy it, okay? Ergonomics is a chair that is very comfortable, like gaming chairs. Um, when you're buying leather chairs, make sure you buy a chair that is actually comfortable. Make sure it's a chair that actually fits your size. Make sure it's a chair that's not only comfortable, but it's a chair that you want. Don't just go out and buy a chair just because it look nice, or because it has a lot of style to it and it goes with your desk. Because you're sitting down for 8-10 hours a day, or you're or you probably get up every other hour to walk. But you got to understand, if you're not comfortable, then your work will fail, or your work will show it. So comfortability is the key here. Also, Know your work, your remote work, whatever you want to call it, policies when it comes to communication. And I say this because we all tell our work people, it's okay, you contact me at any time. No, it's not okay. Because you're working from home. So it's not okay to contact you anytime, okay? I don't care if you're the manager. I don't care if you're the CEO. I don't care if if you the HR people. They cannot call you at any time. What I will say, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people would not agree with me, but if you're the CEO, the manager, the team lead, anything, okay, it's cool. You can have my number. But also understand that when you do get my number, it's going to be a certain time that you cannot call me. If I get off at 5, the latest you could call me is at 5:30, and that's the cutoff time. If I get off at 10 at night, don't call me, okay? Because I've been at work since 2. If between 2 and 10 and you can get nothing accomplished, I don't know what to tell you, okay? But if you get off at work, the latest you could call me is 8:15 or 8:30, no later than that. But if you get off of work at 3 in the afternoon and you still have people calling you at 7 and 8 o'clock at night, that's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. Um, so I also would say make sure you have um like a separate work phone, like having a personal phone and then have a work phone. I still do this to where I have 3 phones, okay? I have my personal phone where I record videos, calls, text messages, and all of that. And I also have another phone, which is my business phone, which is I talk to lawyers, I talk to my contractor, I talk to a lot of people dealing with just my business aspect. I do use that also to talk to people like my management for like YouTube, my social medias and all of that stuff. Um Also I do talk to like customers or clients that I have. I do also give them my work number for my business. So yeah. And then I have my work number to where I'm going to work for somebody else. You get what I'm saying? So, um, the only downfall to that is I have to always remember to charge my phones, okay? I don't charge them every day. Just like my personal phone, I never really charge a phone every day because I can live my life without a phone. But if I do that, then I won't make money. So I have to have my phones on at all times and working at all times unless I'm just like, fuck it, I'm not going to do nothing. And I just cut everything off. um, let's see where I left off. Make sure to like, cause we all get this 30-minute lunchtime, and it's required by law. It's required by the government. Make sure you guys hydrate. I can't say that enough. Hydrate, 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 hydrate. Okay. Plus, drink a lot of water because it's getting hot outside and your body needs it. Um. So make sure you hydrate, guys. Okay, please. Another thing I want to tell you guys about is set time schedules. Like, have your schedule to where you can or can't do things. Like, have a morning routine, have a night routine. Just have a routine, okay? If you like it or don't like it, have a routine. Like, for instance, me, I must have my coffee or caffeine in the morning, or my day will be horrible because I would get these horrible headaches because my body can't fend without caffeine. And I'm trying to break it. I remember one day I was trying to break it so bad to where it was lunchtime. Like, okay, it's lunchtime. My head is hurting because I haven't ate all day. So I ate something And you guys, it's like I can never stop like shaking or shivering, like I was always like cold, but I wasn't cold. I was just fiending for caffeine. I guess I was just having withdrawals. I don't know. But I always have to remember that when you need something like that, have a routine, like early in the morning, a coffee routine, um, a shower routine, um, check messages routine. You get what I'm saying? Check emails. Have your in midday shift routine. Have a routine, okay? Some you could stick to, some that you know you have to do. Because sometimes people get real productive when they know they have something to wake up to and look forward to the next day. That's why I said have a routine. The next thing I will always say, and I guess this is just like the OCD speaking to me, is to always have like a organization going on. Have like a to-do list, have a Walmart list, have a must get list, have what you need to do that day list. Just make a list, okay? I also have like throughout the day I have like brainstorming lists everywhere. Like sticky notes everywhere. Like ideas that I need to do for that day. Um and also I would recommend for you guys, just so it'll feel like you're actually leaving the house, dress like you're going somewhere. Make a routine like I have to be at work at this certain time, so I need to be ready. I need to eat breakfast. I need to do this, and this before work starts. And that's basically like a routine. Like I said, make sure you maintain like a separate phone number from your business phone, because when you're done with work, you can turn that phone off. Okay? If they really need you, they will either hit you up on your personal cell, or they'll email you or something. But the little calls and check-ins and stuff, like I check it when I get up in the morning. You get what I'm saying? Um Another thing that I can't fail to mention is protection. Protection. When I say protection, I'm talking about a VPN or an iGel. A VPN or iGel is connected to the network. You cannot or you don't have any control over the network. You get what I'm saying? You don't have control over who sees it, who don't sees it, all of that. A VPN is a virtual private network. This virtual private network will stop scammers. If you always need something on your computer that will protect you from scammers, okay? Um Another thing I want to tell you guys about is Meets, like Zoom. Um a lot of people use Skype still. A lot of people use Adobe Connect. A lot of people use Google Teams or Microsoft Teams. I think it's Microsoft Teams. A lot of people still use Google Duo on their computer, but if you're having a meeting, make sure you show up, okay? Because you can miss some vital information that you need if you don't show up. So show up, okay? And plus, it's like you're working from home, so it's another way you can socialize with your colleagues, ask questions that you really don't understand, get a clarity on the contract or whatever you guys are doing. So make sure you show up for that. Also, if you're going to work, really going to work every day like we used to, you're going to have 6 days, sick days, and you take off when you're sick, right? So when you're at home and you're sick, still take off. Because sometimes we just need a day to heal our body, to get back on track, to heal our mind and not really think about it. So it's okay to take that day off. Now, if you're taking every single day off, that's the problem, okay? Don't take every day off because it's not necessary. But that's all I have for you guys. I hope these little tips will help you guys. Okay. But anyways, this is the end of this video. If you would like to see more videos like this, let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you want any like videos that you haven't seen, if you want to know if I am what videos I might have coming up next, if you want to follow me on all, if not only one of my social medias, make sure you hit up the comment box. I mean the description box. If you want to know if I'm doing a giveaway, hit up the description box. Also, a side note, I am thinking about starting up a channel, or not even a channel. I'm thinking about starting up a website or a Facebook page where I just give away things for like $5 or $10, because I have a lot of stuff that I don't use, a lot of stuff that I bought that I'm not using. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and start that website and start giving away this stuff, okay? Because I need to. Because I don't need it. I'm not using it. I still have clothes with tags on it. I still have shoes that's in the box that I never worn and probably won't wear. I still have like business bags that you could carry like laptops and notebooks and stuff in that I'm not going to use. I have a lot of stuff that I'm not going to use. So I think I'm going to put it on that website and sell it for like $10, $20, $25 at the most. At the most, I will go to like $25 because I have nothing more. I mean, I'm not going to charge an arm and leg for stuff that's like, no, I'm not going to do that. But anywho, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys have a great day. Like I said, if you want more videos like these, make sure you hit me up in the comment section below. I am deciding to do another Q&A video. So if you guys have any questions for me, make sure you put them in the comment section below. Or you can always hit me up on the email address, and I can also answer questions that way. Think of email. I really haven't checked it like that lately. So anyways, that's how I'm done. Bye, you guys. Have a great day.